Hey SouthRidge, Pastor Paul here, and I get to bring the update, the weekly update for us. You know, it's time for a change, and I've been watching Brent bring the message week after week after week for the last few months now, and I don't know if you've been noticing he's getting a little bit tired looking, a little bit more weary, and when he starts looking older than me, then it's time for him to be shipped off on vacation. So that's what we did. He's now on 3 weeks vacation with his family, and so we're grateful for the time that he gets to spend rejuvenating and relaxing with his family and his friends. And so be praying for them as they take the time off, and that God would just do what he needs to do in their lives to just rejuvenate them and fill them up again so they come back and lead us into this next season of ministry as well. So I just have a few things I wanted to highlight for you this season. First one is it's summer. Isn't it great? And I know the weather hasn't been fabulous, but I know it's going to get better. But summer is one of my favorite times. It's a time for us to be able, especially as we head into phase 3, as our province goes into that, it means people are going to start taking time off, vacationing, relaxing a little bit more, visiting, taking time to spend with family and friends. And so my prayer for us as a church body is to just take that time, enjoy it, and embrace it for all it is. It's worth. Enjoy your time with family and friends. Make sure you rest well, get some good sleep, stay safe, make sure you're keeping healthy. But one of the things, if you're like me, sometimes in vacations, I vacation from everything. I vacation even from God. And you know what? I come back on those times not as rejuvenated as I should be. So I just encourage you, as I encourage myself, make sure we take God with us on our vacation. Make sure Jesus is part of that, where we're able to pray, we're able to spend time in His Word, and just see what God has for us and fills us up over that time as well. Because when we come back with that kind of filling, we're going to be that much better for it. We're going to start a new series to help us in that as well. We're going to start looking at the theme of miracles found in Matthew chapter 8 and 9. I don't know about you, but I love watching the fact that Jesus does these miracles. And in this series, we're going to look at the fact that Jesus does a number of miracles and then takes a break and just invites people to follow Him. And then do another couple of miracles and then again invites people to follow after Him. And I think the part of that that's so exciting that for us as a church body is to realize that we have opportunity to embrace the miracle worker, that Jesus that performs miracles wants to do that in our lives. But more than anything, He just wants us to follow after Him. And so I just hope that this series does that for you as we embrace that and embrace what God has for us to understand who Jesus is and become a better follower of Him, which would be great. Lastly, this coming week is Canada Day. I hope that you have a great break for that. But one of the things I just want us to do is to remember we need to pray for our country. We've come out of a really strange season of months of COVID, and we know that it's not done, but we need to be praying for our country, for our leaders, and I just encourage us as believers to do that and asking God, what can He do in the midst of all of this, and what can we be saying and doing in the midst of it as well. And so be praying for that. And I just hope you have a great week. I look forward to sharing some stuff with you next week about as our staff are gathering together, talking about summer plans, talking about fall plans. We got lots of great stuff that's coming, and you don't want to miss it. So in the meantime, have a great week, SouthRidge. God bless.